Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Fang RC back here again with another video. Dropping another video. And I'm going to show you something pretty cool in this video. Okay? But before I start, let me say, give a big shout out, big respect, and a big thank you to all my subscribers for supporting me, for subscribing, and supporting my channel. Thank you. Respect. Okay, here we go. Now, you know what's that? It's a Kraton. But let me stay right here at this position and you take a good look. For all you have this Kraton and RC fanatics, you can see a huge difference in this car. I'm not going to tell you what it is as yet. Let me say it again. I'm not going to say what it is as yet. Oh, let me say this too. I may speak a little bit funny, sound funny. Well, I kind of sound funny to me because today I went to the dentist, so my mouth sounds funny. And I'm still a little bit numb from all that stuff they, numb me with. So anyway, if I sound funny, forgive that. But anyway, I say, you know what? I gotta just throw this video out there, okay? So let me stay here for a couple seconds. Look at it. Check it out. Huge difference in many ways. Okay? Look at it. Okay, let me tell you what's the difference. One of the huge difference is the stance. Let me say it again. The stance. See? It's sitting much taller than it was. Than it's originally, made for. Now it looks more like a monster truck. I mean, Kraton, when they make this, Arrma, when they make this, they say that it's a monster truck. This truck was supposed to rival the Traxxas X-Max, and it did and it didn't, in my opinion. Why it did? It did in the sense that it's big, it's fast, but it didn't in the sense that it didn't look the part as in a monster truck. It's more like a truggy, just like a huge stadium truck. You understand? Like a Rustler. I know the Rustler is 10K, but I'm just saying in that aspect, like a stadium truck, a Rustler, or what do you call that? A Slash, more like that. But now it definitely looked the part of a monster truck, and I'm not sure if this or the X-Max, which one is taller. I'm working on my X-Max now, but when I'm done with it, I'm going to put both of them side by side, do a comparison video in a lot of ways. Okay, so now you take a good look at it. Let me just go around it quickly. But as I said, when I'm done working on my X-Max, I will definitely do a side by side video comparison. Okay, you can see this thing is really tall. Really tall. I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe it's taller than X-Max. Well, no. Well, you know what though? Design-wise, the X-Max is designed, the body itself is designed taller, higher. But the stands below, when I say stands, I'm talking about below here. From the bottom to ground. Oh, sorry about that. From the bottom to ground, I think this is taller. But the body design, the stance itself, the X-Max may be taller. But just when I say taller, from the chassis to the ground. From the chassis to the ground, I measure it is 5 inches. Okay? And this one, 5 inches. All right. So this shit is sitting really tall. On my video that I have a couple of videos of this car on my channel, of the Kraton. And it was more lowered. It was lowered, right? And I was running the Baja 5B wheels on it. Street wheels, the street wheels, and also the off-road wheels, but for the Baja 5B. But you know what? I said, you know what? I was working on my car. I was working on my X-Max, and I was looking at the Kraton, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna do some work to this Kraton. I'm gonna do something different to it. And the fact that on my channel, as I said before, there's a couple of videos there of the Kraton, and it was lowered, and I was running small wheels, about 5B wheels, and I was trying to design it for like speed. But I say, you know what? I don't need this as speed. I mean, it's fast. The Kraton, out of the box, you can get 50 to 60, 55, 60 miles, even more, even 65. But with a big a truck like this, well, now it looks like a truck. If I can get 60 to 75 from it, it's good. Because why? I have my felony, Arrma felony. I have my Arrma limitless as the speed demons. So when I want to go fast, I just draw for those two cars. Right? When I want to have some fun, I can go for the Kraton or the X-Max or any other ones of my big fifth scale. So I'll leave the speed to the felony and the limitless. So anyway, let me go closer. All right. Now you know what's this. You can see this is not the Kraton suspension. As I said, I was working on my X-Max and it came to me. I said, wait, you know what? Let me try the suspension on my Kraton from my X-Max. So basically, the suspension is from the X-Max. And lengthwise, they're about 1.5 inches longer, taller, whichever, than the Kraton suspension. Okay? So, all right, let me take the body off. And also, I'm going to show you something else. Let me put this on the side. And also, to get the body taller, what I did, as you see, these are the Traxxas X-Max suspension all the way around. And they fit perfectly. The only thing you have to do right here, let me show you. Right in here. Oh, you know what? Let me get something to point. Right in here. I just said if I sound funny, please forgive that. I went to a dentist today, and when I talk, I sound funny, and my mouth still feels funny and still feel numb. So if I sound funny, forgive that. But I just got to make this video and throw it out there, okay? So anyway, right here. Okay, the X-Max, you know, hell, I forgot what his name, but you know what I'm saying. The joint right here, that's in the shock cap. Well, the shock cap, put it this way, the shock cap bolt, it was a little bit wider than the Kraton. So after this, rub this down. I use my blade. You don't have to use a Dremel. Just use a blade, a sharp blade, and just cut it down slightly. You know, slightly. Okay, you can do either side or both sides, slightly, and top and bottom, same thing here. Okay, just cut it down slightly on both sides, so this can fit in. But because as I said, the shock cap, the bolts, just say the bolts, just say that. Oh, sorry about that. Right here is longer, wider. Yeah, wider than the Kraton. So just cut this down slightly. Okay, all the way around. So that's the only thing I have to do. Okay, and then you can adjust your straps. So what I did now, this adjustment is half inch. Okay, that's the front, and the back is 1 inch. Okay, and if you notice right here, let me compress it. Okay, you see the length from the shock body to the base right here is shorter. So the truck, when it goes down, it won't, let me, wait. For example, when it nosedive, it won't go all the way. It won't bottom out. See? That's the furthest to go. But you see how far, you saw, okay, you see, wait, let me show you. See where's that? But look how far it come back up. See that? Look at it again. Awesome suspension. Awesome. It's very, whoa, see? Very firm. I put so much pressure to bring it down, see? Man, slip. Very firm. It bounced back like crazy. I said I was going to put some, look at that. I was going to put some underweight oil in this, but I feel like you don't need it because it's so stiff. I mean, it's stiff, but it have the right amount of flexibility. Okay, check this out. See how far, see, it won't bottom out either. Look. That's the furthest go. Maybe about 2 inches from the ground. But look how fast it come back up and release it. See that? So it went down about, that's about, well, not 2 inches. Maybe 1.25 inches. And then it come back up to 5 inches. From the bottom to the floor. I measure that. Okay? Clearance. All right, so what does that do? So I'm working on my, as you can see, the engine, the motor is gone. ESC is gone, right? Okay, because I'm working. So, as I said in my video before, the system from here, the ESC, the motor combo, the batteries is going to go to my, sorry about that, my felony. You know what? Let me put this in the tripod. I'll be back. Okay. So as I was said before, the let me focus a little bit better. Okay. The engine from here, from Kraton, the engine motor, same thing. So let me see. The motor and the ESC from here is going to go to my felony. All right. And as you know, my motor and ESC combo from my Traxxas X-Max is now in the Limitless. All right. So now what I'm putting here now, I'm gonna put in here either the Castle 2028 motor, the 800 kV, or the Arrma Wing 800 kV. Okay. All right. I never used the Arrma Wing 800 kV motor, but I've used the Arrma Wing Easy Run Max 5 ESC, and that thing is awesome. I recommend that to anyone. Anyone. That is super duper awesome. So I know they make good product. So I may just go with the Arrma Wing 800 kV motor, or I'll go with the Castle 2028 800 kV, because I do have the Castle 2028 800 kV motor along with the Arrma Wing Easy Run Max 5 ESC in my Rampage MT, and both of them work together beautifully. I mean, super duper cool. So anyway, so either or either. So basically, that's what's gonna go in here. Okay, more torque, more power to push this big beast and let them wheel rise. Okay, so you will notice a lot of changes from when you see this car in my other previous videos on my channel versus now. Before it was lower stands, different wheels, bar wheels, and I was thinking more like mostly to build this as a speedster. but I don't need this as a speeds anymore because I have my felony and I have my limitless. Those are the super speedster for me. So this now just gonna be a big beefy truck with a lot of fun. And I may change these wheels too. I may change these wheels. I don't know, I may go with them. But if I don't change them, what I'm gonna do, maybe let me see if you can see. I'm gonna do the white letters on the wheel. Let me see. I'm gonna do the white letters, the white letters on the wheel, you know. That's cool. I love the letters on the wheel. All right. So I'm not sure yet. I mean, I got the Proline Badlands MX. What is it? MX-43. Hope I'm not mistaken. I'm saying the wrong thing. But the Badlands, the Prolines Badlands MX-43. I got those. I haven't used them in a long time, but they're there. Let me see. Let me show you. Let me grab one and show you. Okay, here it is. I got those. And this is what I had on my I had this on my Rampage MT at one point, and they're pretty much brand new. I think I just run them like maybe 2 times. So I was looking about putting on this one, but I'm not sure yet. But if I do put them, I'm gonna paint this green. All right, neon green. I painted these, and the painting is really hold up really, really, really well. I was surprised. It's like it's really firm. It's good. I'm really impressed with this paint. All right. So anyway, I may put those on. I'm not sure yet. It's the one thing I can say about those. They don't balloon that much because the rubber is harder versus these soft. But one of the reasons why I like these though is because of the big letters and the you can't see though, but anyone of this card, I know what I'm saying. The big D boots letter, the copperhead D boots letter. That's nice. So when you paint them, they'll just stand out. That's really cool. I like that. So anyway, so that's where I'm at. I just want to show you and show you the stands, what I'm doing. All right. So you can definitely see a huge, super duper huge difference. Sorry about that. In this, okay? As I said, the stance is taller from the chassis to the floor. I'm not sure if it's tall in X-Max from the chassis to the floor. I'm not saying the overall body structure is taller than X-Max because the X-Max is designed from the body itself, from the chassis upwards, and the body is taller. But I think from the chassis bottom to the floor and the Kraton, the way I do it now, may be taller than X-Max or the same. But as I said before, when I'm done with my X-Max and when I'm done with this, I will do a side-by-side comparison. And I'm going to change also these. Put green. The nuts. Okay. So, anyone see this video and they like what I've done so far, because I just did them like a few minutes ago, and I say, you know what, I gotta make this shit look so sweet, so freaking awesome. I gotta make a video and show my people. All right. So if anyone maybe even thought about using the X-Max shocks in a car like this, yes, it can work. It works beautifully, and the only thing you have to do is just, as I showed you before, just a little rubbing, so the shock cap, what we say, shock cap bolt will, or couple, what is it? Shock cap couple, but you know what I'm saying. It will just slide in easily. All right. So anyway, as I go along, I will I'll bring more updated videos to you guys so you can see. And as I said, I'm not sure if I'm going with the Casa 2028 motor, 800 kV, or the Arrma Wing 800 kV. As I said, I have the Casa 2028. and I have it like almost 4 years, and that thing is amazing. So I may go back with it, or I just say, you know what? Let me give the Hobby Wing motor 800 kV a try. All right. So let me go one more time around it. So my table is it's a pretty nice sized table I have here, but with a big truck like this, it make my table look so small. It make my table look small. All right. So you can see now the Kraton definitely looks more like a monster truck now versus a stadium, like a we call it truggy, a buggy, right? Just by taking that stance. And as I said before, uh, quick comparison between the Traxxas X-Max shocks or struts versus the Kraton. The X-Max struts is about an inch and a half taller, so it rises the truck that much more. And then I adjust the springs, you know, rise it a little bit more and stiffen it more, you know. Oh, I forgot to show you. Let me show you how this thing, you know what? Let me put it back in. I want to show you something pretty cool. Well, did I show you already the way it rises? Oh, let me see if I can without. See? Bounce back really. Yeah. Nice and firm. Stiff, but still soft. Where you know that if you're driving, it won't be flipping over because it's too stiff. No. That's how the adjusting of the springs come into play, because the spring, you know, the shock itself is just to damper the ride, make the ride, you know, soft and, you know, roll around corners and stuff like that. But the spring itself now is for flexibility and firmness. So you adjust the shocks, the springs, because I have coil over, see? Oh, you all know that. It's coil over, so you can adjust the spring, how firm or how soft you want the ride. Okay? So, that's the mighty Kraton. Okay? And stay tuned because there's much more to come. As I said, when I'm done with both Kraton and X-Max, I will do a side-by-side comparison. All right? So, that is me, that is I. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.